Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well and welcome back to my channel. So not going to lie, it feels a little bit strange stood here filming as it's been I think about 4 months since I last actually sat in front of the camera, and the last time I made a video I wasn't in such a good place and I was waiting to go into hospital, and then obviously I went in shortly after that. But if you follow my Instagram stuff like that, you know I actually was discharged and I came home a couple of weeks ago, so I kind of just felt like I had to make like a hi I'm back sort of video before I just jumped into making a bunch of like other content, because I felt like it would just be a bit, I don't know, a bit jarring. I just kind of want to like reintroduce myself and just kind of like get reacquainted to filming again. It's been a while, so I apologise if I'm not looking at the camera or I'm just a bit all over the place. It's a bit weird. So yes, obviously before I left I really wasn't well at all, but I'm glad to say that I am doing much better now. I'm in a much better place, not just physically but mentally as well. I definitely needed to be in hospital for that period of time. It was actually going to be longer. I was in the unit I was in for about 3 months, but the admission was supposed to be about 4 to 6 months. But it kind of, I made the decision that I wanted to come home when I did. Obviously all the doctors and nurses, everybody thought I was making the right decision just because it was so far from home. I was all the way up in York, so from me, considering I'm from Oxfordshire, that is a good like 4 hours away, so it just kind of came to a point where I was kind of like felt like I wanted to carry on at home, and I'd be much happier carrying on at home with things around me that I love, as it does really take your toll on you being that far from home. And if you don't know, when you're in kind of like an eating disorder unit or any kind of like mental health hospital, you practice things like home leave, and I was at to that point of doing that, but it was going to be very difficult and I wouldn't be able to go home every week, and it would mean just lots of extra time on the ward, and I wouldn't have been good for me at all. And I was kind of in a place where I wanted to like move on a bit more, but it wouldn't have been really possible considering the distance, so I thought it was just easier if I just came home, carried on at home. I'm still receiving obviously outpatient support from my team who are really great and supportive, so I'm really thankful for them, and I'm really thankful for how wonderful you guys have been, how everyone's just been so kind and supportive. I got some lovely like gifts and letters when I was in hospital too, which I really didn't expect, and it really helped. It wasn't obviously the first time that I had been in a place like that, but it had been a while, so it was a bit strange. And yeah, they're very difficult and just strange environments to be in, and it's not normal. It's not the outside world, and I kind of didn't want to be in one again for so long. I just kind of forgot what the outside world was like, sort of thing. I just kind of want it to be as short as it could really be. Obviously not being too short, I didn't get all the help I needed, but you know, just so I didn't get too immersed in that kind of life, because that isn't normal life whatsoever. But yes, I'm home now. I'm very happy to be back with Stephen and the rats and Haru, and I'm just kind of getting reacquainted back to being back at home and just figuring out what I want to do and things like that. Like, I'm not trying to put too much pressure on myself to do everything at once, and that's why it's taken me a couple of weeks to film this, as yeah, I kept thinking I'm gonna film today, I'm gonna film today. I just didn't, because yeah, when you kind of get out of practice of doing things for so long, it can be really hard to start doing it again. But today I was like, nope, today's day. I'm gonna make my first video back, so then hopefully after this I can just make whatever I feel like, whatever I want, and yeah, just get back into the swing of things as soon as possible. Obviously, if there's like anything that you want me to make, please feel free to suggest things in the comments, because I'm all up for ideas, to be honest. Like, I'm been in a bit of a creative rut for YouTube for quite a while, but I'm very open to any sorts of content that you would like to see on my channel. I must say I really did miss filming when I was away. I was debating on filming at some point, but it probably just wasn't the right kind of environment, and yeah, it wasn't the best time, so I'm glad that I kind of left it until I got home now, where I'm in my kind of like safe environment and there's not people and just weird noises and possible interruptions and that kind of stuff. In terms of things that I'm going to be doing with my life and stuff, that I'm still obviously trying to figure out. It is quite a big transition when you, because I'd literally been in a hospital for like 3 months straight. Like, I had like 1 night overnight leave, but yeah, so I'm still kind of like I'm at home sort of feeling. But yes, I hopefully I plan in the near future, I want to get some kind of volunteer job again, some kind of volunteering role in my area, as I really need to try and get out of the house a bit more now. I actually went and got to see my parents on the weekend for the first time in a year, and it was so nice because yeah, I haven't seen my family in over a year and I miss them a lot. They live in London, so obviously it's not always feasible. It's not always the easiest journey to go and see them. My dad's quite old now, so yeah, it was just really nice to see them. And also obviously we're planning to go on holiday back to Wales with some friends at the end of October, so that should be fun. And there's lots of cool games coming out soon, of course, which I'm very excited to be talking about on my channel. We've got Dawn and Pearl remakes. I still can't fathom they're actually a thing. And I remember, I think it was July or something, yeah, they had a directs and they obviously showed up a new trailer showing all the new features, not new features, but like a lot of the features from Dawn and Pearl which are coming back obviously to the remakes. And like, I kind of wish I wanted to film my reaction for that, but I didn't. But yeah, but I'm really excited about them obviously, and I'm also really excited about the Danganronpa like 3D remakes kind of like coming to Switch. That's gonna be really fun as well. Legends of Arceus, which comes out on my birthday. Yeah, so I'm just like trying to keep things in the future for things to like look forward to and plan to. So yeah, and obviously like I'm not recovered. I'm not 100% better still. I have had this illness for 13 years, so unfortunately one short hospital admission isn't going to fix me completely, but I've never been more determined to properly get better. And I really feel like I'm in a place where I can hopefully, even if it takes another couple of years, get to that point where I can say, yeah, like for me, I am recovered and I'm able to live my life and do the things I want to do without it totally overruling the whole of my life, which is what I want at the end of the day, really. Like, I know realistically I'm probably never going to get it fully out of my brain just because I've had it for so long. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm at a place now where I'm able to make kind of like recovery focused decisions more, and I'm able to just, yeah, be more rational about my thoughts and things. And like on the weekend I was able to have a meal out with my family, and that I haven't done in God knows how long. I was able to choose what I wanted to have and it just felt really good, and it was just, yeah, really nice to be able to spend time with them and not yeah, and not feel just ill and cold and crappy, and actually be able to engage in a conversation with them. And I still have terrible concentration down to other things, I'm pretty sure, but yeah, and it's just nice to be able to do things again. And like when the week I got home, I had a week off with Stephen. He took the week off work to spend with me because obviously we hadn't had time together like that in months, so it was just so nice to be able to go out and do things together. We went out to several places near us, and yeah, it was just really nice. And yeah, it's just gotta try and keep that going. And there is a spider crawling up my tripod. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm looking forward to engaging back in the real world, and yeah, just hopefully getting on with my life a bit more. So yeah, I'm not going to make this too long. I just wanted to kind of be like, hi, I'm back. Yeah, sort of thing, before I get back into making any other kinds of content. But yeah, I'm excited to be filming again. And yeah, thank you again guys for all your support over the last few months. It really means the world to me. And yeah, and I will be seeing you very soon with hopefully some new videos. Take care. Bye.